This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, any dominant placement. So anyone that just feels drawn to this reading. If you're wanting a personal reading, our email should be up there. If you want to know more about our readings, they are pinned to our TikTok or in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. We're just channeling some ancestral messages today, so what wants to come through from divine ancestors for Scorpio placements. Please note this is general message, so there might be some things that don't resonate and there might be some things that do. We have Six of Swords. Ancestral messages. We have Knight of Chalices. Ancestral messages. We have Nine of Wands. So it kind of looks like your ancestors are encouraging you to move on from something, and there was the Tower card at the base of the deck, so this is quite quick. Some of you might be going on a triple traveling as well, and this could be a quick shift, a quick change. But mostly I heard move on, so I feel like sources and your ancestors are wanting you to let go of the past, any past like things that you've been holding on to, so you can move freely. I just want to pull a couple more ancestral messages to have for Scorpio collective. We have Ten of Swords, yeah. Ancestral messages to have for Scorpio. And Two of Cups and Knave of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you are moving on from potentially like a past relationship, or like this could even be something that's happened like quite long ago, but that you're releasing attachment from and stepping into fresher energies. I also saw like fresher realms of confidence as well. This letting go of the past, if this resonates, does look like it is work and it is difficult. I am seeing that if you don't do the mahi or the work to like release what is coming up or resurfacing, it is kind of gonna follow you. So follow you where you're going, especially if you're traveling, like in terms of like trying to get away from an issue. You know how sometimes we can run away from our problems? I feel like Source is saying, and your ancestors want to remind you, like, even if you travel, it's still, the things are still going to come up. So deal with it as it's coming up, even though it's causing, I heard, some grief, or it's just difficult. Because this is going to lead you into a deeper intimacy with yourself. Also, if this is about like a particular connection, like currently, not a past one, this also might be helping you heal and move on from the past, and things might be resurfacing within the connection, and that's okay. I'm seeing that it's only going to draw you closer to yourself and to this person, and you are reminded to take it slow. Take it slow with yourself and any connections or intimacy with others, especially newer connections. Knight of Wands at the base of the deck. You can be confident in yourself and your leadership. And when I say leadership, it doesn't necessarily mean like even leading community. It can just be the way in which you lead yourself and being confident in your ideas and what you want to like create. Some of you really need to make a decision as well. So unhealthy tendency that you might enter into, Scorpios, is indecisiveness. Not making a decision because, I don't know, for whatever reason you might be scared, or I heard you don't want to be wrong as well. Guidance and affirmation, ancestral messages to you for Scorpio. We have the Star, which came out reversed. So some of you will need to move on from anything that is just not a hopeful situation anymore. And I also see some of you needing to move on from not believing in yourself. Some of you have not been believing in your vision for the future, your vision for and within relationships, or even just the love that you can experience with yourself. Knave of Swords, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I am hearing a decision needs to be made or a conversation needs to be had. So you might need to speak to yourself or speak to another person about your dreams and desires and your wishes. So you all can work on it together. Some of you also might be working on an idea that you have. I'm hearing finally. So you might finally have the means or the setup or the alignments to actually work on something that you want to work on. Some of you might be like juggling between, or needing to find your harmony between like work and home, that kind of thing as well, when this idea does kind of begin to come to fruition. Yeah, the Emperor on the base of the deck. So routine and structure, I hear, is going to be beneficial for you when it comes to this idea and what you're trying to achieve. Within this idea and this dream that I do feel like has to do with something to do with work or creativity. Again, you might be working with someone else and sharing ideas, but I also see that it might take a lot of your time and attention. Like a lot of people might be wanting your attention at work, or because of this idea, because of what you have to say or share as well. Some of you just need to share in a relationship that you're in, yeah, what you want. I'm also seeing that your ancestors want to let you know that they're helping you with your dreams and your desires as well. So whatever you can't kind of like balance, or you're struggling to balance, they're going to help lift you up and on that side. Yeah, so everything that I've even just spoken about, they're helping you with, like clearing the past, even if it is challenging, moving on from things that haven't really conjured up hope or faith, so you can have a new intimacy and something that's more stable. Like maybe the relationships or experiences in general that you've had in the past haven't been so stable. I'm hearing them say like don't be discouraged by the pace of things, because Knave of Pentacles is really slow growing, but I feel like that's a beautiful thing. That means that it's going to have, or whatever you're working on, or even your intimacy with self, is going to have a stable foundation.